I thought our past woes of blowing games was over. We had a 3-game win streak going into this. Looked like it was going to become 4 with the A's with a 6-2 lead for a bulk of this game. And then the 8th inning happened and the 9th inning. Texas scored 6 unanswered runs. And that was due to the A's bullpen giving it up. In particular, Sergio Romo, Chafin, and Petit. All of them, giving up stuff. It was just absolutely terrible. And Cole Irvin, pitched pretty good today. He was only in there for like 90 pitches, though. I think he could have gone longer. That's on Bob Melvin for that one. I seriously just think the A's don't have any more gas left in the tank, really. I mean, you look at the pitchers I mentioned, besides Chafin, because he wasn't here in the first half, Romo and Petit were great in the first half. What happened? I don't know. I don't know anymore. 8-6 final, and we really need to win this. And like I said, it looked like we were. It really did. And then, all hell broke loose when the bullpen came in. And it's a shame because our offense, these past couple of games has been borderline elite. Starling Marte opened up this game in the bottom of the first inning with a solo shot, absolutely crushed. I mean, he is carrying the offense. I mean, it's a collective thing, but he's really our best offensive player. Chad Pinder in the bottom of the second got an RBI. It was an RBI single that brought in Chris Davis, who previously was just shy of getting a home run. He got a double, so it's good to see Katie get that. Matt Olson got a solo homer in the bottom of the third, right over to right field, over the out-of-town scoreboard, and it was 3-0. And however, there were some plays that allowed Texas to come back. In the top of the fourth, they eventually cut the A's 3-0 lead into 3-2. The worst call I have ever seen occurred. Nick Solak got a double, and the runner on first was trying to score all the way from first, obviously. There was a perfectly placed throw home. He was out. The A's announcers were saying he was out. It was very clear on the instant replay. The glove tagged the cleat before it touched home plate. And no, the umpires called him safe. And come to think of it, if he was called out, maybe we would have won, because maybe that 9th inning home run wouldn't have happened. It would have been tied, or, there's so many different scenarios, but this terrible call was a reason for our fate. Yohel Pozo, also in the bottom of the fourth, got an RBI. That was an RBI bloop single into center field, which scored in the run. So it was 3-2, and so the A's, pretty much almost blew a 3-0 lead. Luckily, their offense came back. Mark Canha got a 2-run homer to straightaway center field. Good for him. I mean, that was great. And Josh Harrison got a sac fly in the bottom of the fourth. That was deep enough to score in Pinder. So, 6-2. And then, this is where everything went to pieces. In the 8th inning, Sergio Romo comes in. He's been terrible lately. He allows a 2-run double, and that makes it 6-4. Or it was actually a home run. It was 6-4. There was a guy on first. It was 6-4 at this point. Then Yohel Pozo got an RBI. It was 6-5. And Romo is just absolutely selling this. This time it was a double. It was bobbled around by Canha, and it was just, terrible. And so then, the A's take him out, and they bring in Chafin. I'm like, okay, that's a significant improvement. And then, what do you know? Former athletic player Jonah Heim gets a go-ahead 2-run homer. I mean, you can't put a slider 82 miles an hour down the middle. I mean, that's batting practice. 82 miles an hour slider down the middle to a guy who already had multiple hits. I mean, you can't do that. It was crushed into like the second deck of the bleachers, and that gave Texas the lead. And then Petit in the 9th inning allows a solo homer to Taveras. So it's 8-6, and the A's lose. And it's just so depressing. I seriously think they're just out of energy, the bullpen, and it's a shame because our offense is good. It's horrible. It really is. And I was ecstatic that we were one game back to the playoffs yesterday, and now with this, all of my hope is just, it's not there anymore. So let me know your guys' thoughts. 8-6, and see you guys later.